So on the game here, I want my Pac-Man to reappear about here. So 304 and 448. That's what I want him to reappear, right in the middle of that section there. So I've noted that down, and then I'm going to go to the Pac-Man himself and go to his collision with the green monster, and I've got destroy the instance. So at the moment he's just disappearing. And what I want to add to that is I want to add to him the number of lives going down. Now to do that is I click on the set lives, and I want to set it to -1 relative. In other words, whenever this is triggered, so destroy the instance and it triggers this, it says change the number of lives by -1. So if the number of lives are 3 and I change it by -1, that will change it to 2. If it's 2 and I change it by -1, it'll change it to 1, and so on. So that's okay. So I should see now, if I press play, and again it's just a green monster that's just going to work on because I need to copy and paste it across the other ones. Leave him where he is. Monster will come back up to him. So I'm looking at the bottom of the screen, 3 lives, and now I'm down to 2. And what I want to do next, of course, because I still have lives left, is I want to put the Pac-Man back into the game. So close that down. Game comes back up. And this now becomes a question, because if he has got some lives left, I want to put him back in the game. If he hasn't got any lives left, I don't want to put him back in the game and I want it to be game over. And the way to do that is with the one which is test lives. And the question I want to ask is the number of lives larger than 0? And if the answer to that's yes, and again on the control button just to make it clear what we're doing, we put it inside these little brackets. What I want to do here is create a Pac-Man at, remember I looked on the screen, I said I want that at 304 and I want that at 448. So that's just the position on the screen I want him to appear. So right in the middle of the screen. So if he's got lives, put him back. Piece of cake. What happens if the number of lives aren't larger than 0? In other words, they're 0. Then what I want to do is the else. So this is what I do if the answer to that question is no. So is it number of lives larger than 0? No. In that case, I want to put a message on the screen that says game over, a few exclamation marks, and then I want to end the game. I'll go back and put that onto there. So what I'm saying is, when the Pac-Man walks into the green monster, destroy the Pac-Man, take 1 off the value of the lives. The lives instruction will then draw the new value of the lives. So, beg your pardon, Pac-Man. It then asks a question. If he's still got lives left, if the number of lives is bigger than 0, put him back in the game and put him back on the screen at the position 304, 448. If the answer to the question is no, he doesn't have any lives left, put the message game over on the screen and then end the game. Let's have a try at that and see whether that actually works. So there's the Pac-Man on there. The green guy's coming down, so put him there so he can get killed. He's reappeared in the middle of the square where I wanted him to be, and the number of lives has gone down to 2. Excellent. Let's keep going. I'm going to get up this way to get ahead of the green guy. Up he comes again. Pac-Man disappears. The number of lives has gone down to 1, and he's reappeared in the middle. And this time, the number of lives has gone down to 0, because that last live's been lost. It says game over, and if I click OK, it takes it out and takes me back to the end of the game. So now it's doing what I want. When the monster runs into Pac-Man, he loses a life. If he's got lives left, he's put back in the middle. If he's got no lives left, the game ends. And when he loses a life, the number of lives appearing on the bottom of the screen changes to the right number.